Hello everyone, my name is Carlos Rios and I'll be talking to you about data privacy and cybersecurity, more specifically on virus and malware. So what are they? What's a virus and what's a malware? Well, the short answer is that a virus is a type of malware. There's different types of malware which I will talk about later in this video. But back to viruses and malware. What are they? Well, they can be a small piece of code or software that attaches itself to real programs, or it can be a program itself. For example, downloading an illegal copy of a software such as Photoshop or Microsoft Word may have an attached virus or malware, meaning that the program can run smoothly and you may have access to all the functions, but secretly in the background you have a virus or malware working. Usually these type of malware are accessed through emails, downloadable free software, links that you can find in social media websites like Facebook or Twitter, and some applications that you can download to your computer such as a calculator or a calendar app. So how do viruses and malware work? It all starts with an individual who will find a creative way to get his code into your computer, and this could be done with some of the vehicles that we talked about before, like email or an external link. A computer virus is very similar to a biological virus in that it will find a cell and take over and find a way to reproduce itself. Same thing with a computer virus, only that it will use code and it will imprint this code in as many files and programs as it can. This can cause a few things to happen to your computer. One, it can crash, it can erase your hard drive, and it can open a backdoor for your computer to send personal information to a hacker in a remote area. So like I mentioned earlier, a virus and a malware are not the same thing. A virus is a type of malware which can corrupt data, reformat a hard drive, and steal personal information. There are other types of malware out there which we're going to talk about right now. A worm is another common malware that is typically used with emails. The way this works is that you receive an email and you open it and it'll find your contacts and send itself to everyone else, thus creating a cycle that is very hard to stop. One good example in history about a notorious worm malware was the I love you worm, which was an email that you received supposedly from a secret admirer. It was a love note. And so, taking advantage of the curiosity of everyone wanting to find out who their secret admirer was, a lot of people opened it, and only to realize later that it was a virus. As a matter of fact, Microsoft had to turn off their computers for a few days to keep their computers from getting infected by this virus. Another type of common malware is a Trojan horse, and this type of malware usually runs in the background when you download some kind of software without you knowing that this is attached to it. So usually your software will run smoothly, but in the background the Trojan horse will be doing what it's supposed to be doing. Most hackers will either try to get some personal information from you, like credit cards or passwords, but it could also open up a backdoor for your computer for hackers to control and gain access to everything that you have in your computer. There's also ransomware, where a hacker can lock your computer and ask you to pay a certain amount of money for your computer to be unlocked and for you to have access to it again. And the last type of malware that I'll be talking about today is adware, which can be classified as pop-ups or advertisements online. And the way these type of adware work is that when you click on a ad, it'll take you to a fraudulent website. It can cause a file to start downloading in your computer, or it can open up a new window that you didn't intend to open. There's also some type of adware that monitors your activity online, so it could target you with specific ads. This is probably the easiest type of malware to spot. Some malware are a combination of each other. For example, there's adware that pops up notifying you that your computer has a virus, and it offers a free virus scanner to download. Only the actual virus will be the software claiming to be the virus. Although viruses, worms, adware, and Trojan viruses are less common now, it is always a good idea to know how to protect against these types of threats. One way to protect against malware is to pay attention and be careful to which websites you visit. Some websites are clones pretending to be the real deal, but are only waiting for someone to type in a URL that is misspelled and will lead them to a fake website. So take the time to know the correct website name you are trying to reach. Another way to protect against malware is to have an updated virus protection software and make sure you download it from a trusted website. One new tool to combat malware is using a VPN, or a virtual private network. This allows you to use servers from around the world, making it harder for hackers to find your location. You can also access content that is not available in your country by using a VPN from other countries. I hope you are more informed as to what malware is, since it is still around and can cause harm to our computer and target our personal information. I also hope you are better informed about the negative effects, how to identify it, and how to prevent it from affecting you. Thank you for watching.